Drop the recording, go.
Okay. You want to introduce it, Willie?
Yo, motherfuckers.
No, I'm introducing it.
No. Stole it.
Don't know how I feel about this.
Well, shit happens, mate.
Hello, everyone in the world. So, me and Willem have just been to see Desolation of Smaug, The Hobbit Part 2. Just about an hour ago we finished. And, quick summary, William, what did you think of the movie?
9 out of 10, 4.5 stars, good quality shit.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but 9 actually equals 4.5 if you do divide 10 by 5. 9 would take it down to 4.5 out of 5. So William just said something, the same thing as what he just said. It's a 9 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, I agree. Very good film. I was actually slightly scared at sometimes because the dragon is so realistic, and I can never really be. I don't ever get scared by games or anything like that, or I don't really ever say like, "Wow, those graphics are amazing." Mainly because my PC's poo, and I'm still on first gen. But that was like scary. That's a 12A film, and there was parts of it where I was like, the dragon is a clever bastard as well. That's what fucking scares me. He's like, he knows everything. He knew these. Oh yeah, he just knew everything. He just fucked Bilbo's life up. Bilbo couldn't even outwit the bastard, but you never know. He might do an episode 3. I keep calling it episode, don't I?
Long ass episodes. They're not film anymore. They're just episodes.
Yeah, episodic. So yeah, what did you think about the action in the film, William?
Action.
Yeah, the action.
Action. Yeah, the action was, yeah. Fight scenes were awesome. The bits in between, the little story to keep it moving, progressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they captured you in.
Yeah, I think it was better than number 1. The action was really good. There was lots of mini battles that were won by the good guys, so it kind of made you feel good when they were getting closer to their destination all the time, and the elves were just fucking shit up. There's a ridiculous scene where the dwarf is in a barrel. This might have been in the trailer, and it's not really a spoiler, but he's just like bouncing over all these rocks, just mowing orcs down. It's just kind of funny, really, because the music cuts out and it gives you like a bouncing sound. It's pretty funny. Some pretty hilarious things that are just unimaginable. Like it's lots of getaway scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? It was a very good film, I think.
And for all you rangers out there, there's one particular scene that we all like, where guy fires an arrow and someone blocks the arrow with his own arrow, like a boss.
Maybe it wasn't a his, maybe it was a her.
Either way, it was awesome.
Yeah, and that fucking bit, did you see that bit when he was jumping on the dwarves' heads when they were in the barrels, stepping on the heads, and he killed two orcs in one arrow as he fucking leaped.
He got a collateral, guys.
He was stood on one leg like a flamingo on one of the dwarfs' heads, and
a graceful killer.
That was insane when you think about that. That's just ridiculous. So many ridiculous things happen in succession sometimes, and it's just like mind blowing. And then like the second half of the film is like about the dragon a bit more, and Bilbo becomes romantic with the dragon. They talk a lot.
Let's just say it gets hot under the collar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's getting warm in there.
William, I think they know that dragons can breathe fire. You're not fooling anyone. You're trying to like give hints, spoiler hints. You're like, let's just say that the dragon has a very warm feeling towards Bilbo Baggins.
I'm not saying he spits fire, but he spits fire.
He wants to set his life on alight. Yeah, very sly, William.
I'm a smooth criminal. Dum dum ba dum 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 dum.
That's you. But yeah, it's that was really good. I kind of want to watch it again, especially the second half was just amazing.
Like,
I really liked it.
it's never fair to compare a first part to a second part because well, the first part was mainly building
Intro.
up the story.
Yeah.
The first one was all about traveling, meeting people, meeting like what the fuck's gonna go on. Well, the second one was a lot more action, was a lot more based on what was needed to be done, and
Yeah.
I think they've done it in such a way that actually it captures you a bit more. They're proper easing you in, taking control of your imagination, your desire to continue, and make you want to see that third bit to see what really finally goes down.
Yeah, they have led on to the third film really well, and
I've
I
been
found
I've been cock-teased for the first one. Got a hand job for the second. Just explode me off in the third, please.
yeah, the completion on the third one. Well, I'm really backing like Bilbo. Like even though they're turning into a bit of arseholes now, because they want shit like. There's a couple of scenes where they become kind of money whores. That's all I'm gonna say. They just become a bit like obsessive, like Gollum is in Lord of the Rings, where he's like precious, and he's actually in like that in the first Hobbit as well. They become like that, and you kind of don't want them to be that way. You're just like, no,
Like
stay pure.
was that particular scene where I can never remember the dwarf's name, but once that stone gem thing
Arkenstone.
from Bilbo, and it's just like, wow, don't be a dick, bro. He just like risked his life against the dragon for that shit for you.
Yeah.
and you just pulled a sword on him.
Yeah, Bilbo wants trying to leave because the dragon's chasing him, and the guy's like, "Get the fuck back in there!"
Just get me my stone. Just
And he's got that
You go get it.
Yeah, he looks scary as fuck. But we'll see how that plays out. That's going to be like a huge factor. The fact that they're both selfish, like everyone's becoming selfish, and that's going to be a huge factor. Plus, Gandalf is out on his own adventures at the moment, but won't spoil them or anything. He's in a fucked up situation, and then like
let's just say the scenarios that are about to go down.
yeah, there's some really good shit. Like I imagine the start of episode 3, bit of an episode, is gonna start off straight away. There's gonna be like action in the first hour.
It's just gonna go up and up and up and up, man. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Shame we have to wait for a long fucking time.
Yeah, that's true. But episode 2 is literally one of the best films I've seen in a while. I'm properly buzzed about it. I kind of want to watch it illegally.
I'm a bit of a film fanatic, so to get scores that high for me, it's got to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The last film I gave a 9 was Django Unchained.
I
liked
actually bought that film as well.
Yeah, you like that one?
I give that a little sneaky purchase.
You paid the money because you respected the film.
Well, I've personally gone into that whole wanting my collection on DVD formats now.
Yeah.
Because, well, let's be honest, we've all sneaky watched a film here and there on the internet. Let's not deny it. And, recently, like I said to you, kind of want to own my the collection of the great films. So I started buying a few of them, buying a few at a time, here and there, giving myself a reward for putting up with shit.
I admire that, yeah.
And Django was one of those films.
Yeah, and what, do you get them from Blockbuster or do you download them or something?
I bought it off Amazon.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Man, they're probably expensive on there, or do you get the used ones?
Well, they're not expensive, but since this is one of the more recent names, brands, whatever you want to call it, to be dropped, you're looking at about 10 quid or less for most films.
That's a lot, yeah. But they might be worth it because man, if your internet goes off, you're sorted, mate. That's one positive.
Since my internet is so shit, it's just always nice to have a backup.
Yeah. even like if the internet goes off in my ass, I've got some DVDs. I'll be alright. Even if I had the best DVDs, I still fucking hate it. I can't live without the internet. But that's a whole new topic. But yeah, it's basically as bad as the electricity going off. They're basically the same thing to me. I don't use electricity unless I'm using the fucking internet.
Yeah, like they might as well be the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, ish. They
Yeah.
kind of are, but yeah.
But yeah, Desolation of Smaug.
Yeah, getting back
Great
on topic.
film.
Getting back
Great
on
film.
topic.
Go and watch it.
Yeah, it's a must see for all you Hobbit fans, Lord of the Ring fans, and if you're not, well, get yourself into them. I personally have not seen Lord of the Rings, and I kind of like the Hobbit, so it's kind of easing me into maybe watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, if anyone watched the last episode, William hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, which blew my mind. But now we've got an excuse because William can watch them in the correct order, which will be interesting actually.
That's how I'm playing my cards anyway. So
It's going to be interesting how they lead number 3 into the first one. Because, you know, certain characters can't die, and there's obviously a massive, probably, age gap in between episode 3 and Lord of the Rings episode 1. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Maybe there's even more films to come. That'd be more interesting.
that'd be sick.
Yeah. So, this leads us on to our next topic, and that is film snackage.
Snackage.
Film snacks.
Wait.
What is the perfect snack for the film today?
I went with some nice nibbles.
That is bullshit. I think the correct answer to that question is lasagna.
Trick question. It's noodles.
Yeah, bechamel sauce. Add some more beige to your films. So William went with nibbles. Explain what nibbles are, William.
Nibbles are nibbles.
Nipples.
Nibbles are they're like buttons, but with like caramel in it. It's like it's kind of a mix between a button and a galaxy just shoved into one. You got some nibbles.
Well, no, galaxies aren't caramel, though, are they?
I meant the galaxy. Yeah, but I always associate galaxy with the caramel galaxy.
Do you?
Always.
That would be incorrect.
I cannot eat just pure chocolate. Unless it's white.
A bit racist.
Straight up.
Moving on. Yeah, so you think nibbles are? Do you have any reasoning? Because your reason just sounds like it's a good snack overall. Not why is it good for the movies?
I just personally went with that one today.
Okay.
It caught my eye. I'm not saying it's a perfect snack for the film.
That's a good point.
I personally say a snack has to be based on the film or what you're feeling.
No, not based on the film.
Yeah,
you don't get a fucking.
Yeah, you're not going to sit there watching some tragedy song eating your Doritos. You're not. You're fucking not. Doritos are action based.
Explain why not. I'll eat whatever the fuck I want when I watch Titanic. I'm not gonna go. Oh, I can't drink water while I'm watching Titanic because that'd be a bit offensive to people who drown.
It depends what is it fucking that what water is it like comes from the mountains?
Fuck knows.
Like Evan or something.
Yeah, Evian. Anyway, I said it cool. I said it like I was actually French. I feel well proud. I went Evian.
But yeah.
Anyway, I'm basically a character in Lord of the Rings now. Anyway, I gotta say one thing about chocolate. Right, chocolate in the cinema is kind of good because it leaves a sweet taste in your mouth. I was always told that you should always finish with a sweet whenever you eat something because it leaves a nice taste in your mouth and leaves you happy.
So is that why no one gives blowjobs anymore?
You can, unless you got a piece of chocolate on hand, like a Freddo or a fucking fudge. Got to get it straight in your mouth afterwards. But you can always experiment with food in the sex workplace.
Anyway, so. Moving back on topic.
Yeah, chocolate leaves a nice taste in your mouth, but that kind of irritates me when I'm watching a film because you're trying to lick it or you got a drink to sip on and it's ruining the taste of the drink. For me.
I'll be honest. At home, sitting in your Do you, I don't know, wherever you want to watch films in? On your bed, on the floor, in your shed,
On your mum's lap.
on your mum's lap. That's the basic one.
That's where we all started.
That's default.
And then we moved up the ranks, we sat on our mum's face. We sat on her ring finger. Sat on her big toe. Right, yeah. When we're at home, what? We were talking about snacks.
I don't normally eat a snack when I'm watching the film because I can't deal with the noise of a rattling of a bag or the distraction of eating food.
Oh,
So-
I do.
I zone in. I don't have time for drinks. I'll die of thirst and
Do
I
you know
won't
what
even
I've-
notice.
Do you know what I never do? I never have food without watching something. I go on YouTube, see what's happening. If there's no on, I'll go on, watch some TV like Game of Thrones or a film.
Yeah.
I can't eat something without something on the background, or feel like I don't know, like I'm not enjoying this meal. I'm not using it. I don't know. But yeah, film snacks. So today I had probably the weirdest film snack ever. Did you even see what I got with him?
I didn't see what you got. No, you kind of like
I got some nugget. Do you know what nugget is? Or nougat? Or
what, that white and pink chocolate. Well, it's not chocolate, but
not chocolate. It's like
it's not chocolate.
it's like really. It's like
Hard fluff.
it's marshmallow. Yeah, it's chewy. It's really chewy. Not like marshmallow.
Why would you get nugget, man?
I don't know. I haven't had it in so long, and I was just like, I don't know what to fucking get. We've just had a KFC, so I was trying to go down on the calories, so I didn't buy a bag of sweets. Like William bought like 4 bags of sweets. He was just hoarding. By the end,
That's how I
yeah.
roll, guys. I'm just a junkie. Yeah.
But I enjoyed some nice nougat.
Oh, that's something. And our friend got Skittles.
Yeah.
Skittles.
Yeah,
I think that is a good choice, to be honest. Skittles.
I think that's a good choice for the cinema. But why do you think that?
Because like, there's quite a few in a bag.
Yeah, I got a question. Does Skittles taste different? Does each individual Skittle have a different flavour?
Yeah. Are you
Do they
retarded?
really? I thought they were just coloured different.
No, it's not like Smarties.
But I've never had one Skittle at a time. Who the fuck does that?
But he got the confused Skittles, right?
Is that what they are? The blue bag?
Yeah, they're
I
confused.
tasted them and they taste like... You ever been around someone's house and they put like this like dried fucking herbs and spices out on the fucking window ledge like my mum does? They're like, you smell them, they're like fragrant pieces of furniture, basically. They're like ornaments that smell.
Like an infuser.
Yeah, something like that. They're very fragrant and perfumed, and like I put them in my mouth and I thought I was eating a fucking dandelion or something. But
I don't think I meant to eat those.
yeah, I had my nougat and I had a nice energy drink.
Yeah, energy drink at the movies like you do.
Oh mate, that's a good combination. So I had so let's talk about energy drinks, William. What's your favourite energy drink ever?
Favourite energy drink ever? There's quite a few. Well, there's a few I've tried. Do I have to pick one, or can I pick like two from two different brands?
I'm gonna say you have to pick one. Like you had to have this one today.
Well, the one energy drink I always go back to would be Monster Ripper.
Good
Or
choice.
Is it Ripper or Riper?
Not Riper, Ripper. What the fuck would you think is Riper?
I don't know, but
What are you on about? It makes perfect sense to call it Ripper. It's a monster and it rips things.
Yeah,
And
but it tastes so fruity, so it's Riper.
That's ridiculous. Look at the design of the fucking the can.
They all look like that.
If it was Monster Riper, it'd have like colourful fruit all over it. Okay, it's a kind of an honest mistake, but you are fucking retarded, as you were.
That's not very nice. But yeah, I'll probably have to go with that choice.
That's good. That would be my choice. I'd hate to pick the same answer. That is my
Stop
favourite
copying me,
energy drink.
Will.
No, you copy me. I've always said that.
Stop copying me, Will.
They are my favourite. I don't know why anyone would ever pick the original Monster, the green one. Ripper is the yellow one.
See, the original Monster was like the starting ground of my energy drink fanatic.
I don't think I've only ever tasted it once.
That's where I started. That's like your mother's milk, right? That was my starting game, right there. And then I dabbled around a little bit, tried different sauces, tried different brands, but like I said, that's the one I always go back to. She's like, you know what I haven't had in a while? That Riper.
Oh, you fucker. You know what? Whenever I see someone buying the green one, I feel like a knob because I just think to myself, son, one day you will realise there are much better things in the world. I feel like I'm a fucking old OAP teaching a motherfucker. I'm like, mate, don't get that shit.
Like, you made the wrong choice, but
Yeah.
you need to learn, so I'm gonna let you be.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you find your own path, son. Right, what about other brands though? Do you like I have never found a Relentless drink that I was proper satisfied with. I enjoy some of them, like the apple and kiwi one is enjoyable, but I'm not really fond of Relentless.
Apple and kiwi is probably up there with lemon ice. Right,
Lemon ice, is that a Relentless?
that is relentless. Bright yellow can, because it's lemons.
Never seen that one.
And yeah, those two kind of like battle each other for like the first place of the Relentless. But I wouldn't say anything reaches Monster's like ability for Relentless. But then again, I don't really dabble around in Relentless a lot. It's kind of that brand that everyone knows, but the flavours aren't quite doing it for me.
Yeah, what about the can design is really good though, isn't it?
I love the can designs. Like Relentless
proper-
do have the best can designs. Like,
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Straight up, like if I had to put, you know how some people collect bowls or some people collect like different types of this, different types of that. I would gladly collect different types of energy drink.
That's an interesting point. I remember my friend used to just put energy drinks in the back of his car, and he just saved up a few months. And when we drove, we could just hear them rattling around all the fucking time. But yeah, he had loads.
Some of them are fucking sweet as fuck.
What is the point of the original flavour though? What are the flavours supposed to be? Like, you know, apple and kiwi flavour, and what's the red one called? Like mixed berries or something like that.
It's mixed berries. Yeah.
Yeah, what them two are nice, but what is the flavour of the original supposed to be? I don't know. Like the same with Monster, I don't get the flavour. It's not like apple, is it? In Monster, I don't know. But I tell you what, I like my second favourite energy drink is probably Monster Chaos, and it's kind of like I'm being a fanboy, but I just can't help picking the tastiest drink.
See,
And don't you dare call Chaos fucking K House or some shit like that. It's Chaos with it, even though it's spelled with a fucking K.
see, I like EOS.
Oh, don't read it.
That really was a hard. I couldn't really think of a mistake for it, but no, I like it. It's up there, but I'm gonna have to switch different brands for my second.
To mix it up, yeah.
Jumping right over to the Rockstar,
Yeah.
I'll have to go for acai, blueberry, and pomegranate, aka the blue one.
Did you have that one today?
That's the one I had today. Bear
And-
representing. I fucking love it. And
You know what I did notice, which is how you kind of know an energy drink is good brand. This is what I think is that you can smell it when it's opened.
yes,
I could smell yours before I even opened mine. I could smell that a can has been opened. I knew it was an energy drink, even though I don't really know what flavour it was particularly.
You're like a meerkat. You look up. You've got to look up. You're like, oh, someone's opened a can.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing going. The party's
it's-
officially
Fills
started.
the room like cum. You know, when you wanked in your room and you don't open your window for a few hours, or it becomes smelly in there.
Can you
Moving
really
on.
smell your own cum?
You can't. But you ever been to another person's?
That kind of makes me feel bad. Like, I want someone to walk into my room right now and just be like, smells like cum in here.
I swear, every other person's bedroom I've ever been in, I swear I could smell cum. Maybe it's a special ability of mine.
It's gotta be because
I'm a cum whisperer. I don't know, but I can actually. I swear it's like fucking wank or sperm.
Then you're not allowed in my room ever again.
I'll tell you one funny thing. I can fucking smell. I'm actually a sperm whisperer. I can smell fucking sperm in in the fucking the cleaning cupboards at work. I could smell fucking sperm where the trolley boys sitting there and they fucking wank off because they got nothing to do.
People wank at Morrison's.
I think I actually kind of believe it. It does smell like fucking wank in there, and
I kind of want to go in there and investigate myself.
You might ask me how I know it's sperm, but I just know it is sperm. You know what sperm smells like. You know what fucking stinky ass cum smells like. You kind of want to go in the Morrisons and investigate.
Yeah.
People blame it on the mops. They're like, oh, this mops stink, and I don't smell it. As soon as I've took the mop out the room, I don't smell it. And we clean the mop buckets and shit. It's trolley boy wank. They're mischievous bastards, right? Because we have to share mops and brooms with them. And what they do is they hide. You know, like some places, the roofs have like tiles on them.
Yeah.
It's like a tiled roof, and they fucking move the tiles out of the way, and they put a fucking brush and a mop up there. So
that's
dodgy as fuck.
That's pathetic as fuck.
Yeah, and we don't get to use them, and they're just like there at the end of the day, fucking using the mops, and we're like, well, we gotta fucking go and look around the whole shop for someone who's not using their mop, and fucking scavenge a mop every week.
That is actually, yeah, that's pretty fucking bad.
Charlie Boy was fucking. They're all retarded people as well, but yeah. Anyway, so your favorite rock star is the blueberry. What was it?
Acai, blueberry, and pomegranate.
Yeah, I do like that one. I like so many rock star. Everyone I've tasted, I've liked. I've liked the orange and what's the orange one?
Well, but there's two orange ones.
Is there?
You've got the
orange cat.
You've got the low carbonated one, which is just pure orange.
Oh.
Which is part of their.
Well, it's not fizzy.
It's fizzy, but not fizzy as all the rest of them.
Okay.
But that's part of their exurance.
Oh yeah.
But then you've got the other orange one, which is orange, mango, and passion fruit. I think it is.
Yeah, that one's nice. The purple one's nice. I had today. That's the one I had today, which is
guava.
Guava, yeah. And what's the black one?
Right. There's two black ones. You've got double kick, which is basically their original.
Okay.
And you've got the black one, which is. Oh. It's black and it's got Ryan. I don't know what.
Red line.
I don't know what it is, but it's nice.
Okay.
It's nice.
So what's the original like then? Because all the other originals of all the other brands are blue.
It's pretty much. You know how. I don't know if you know it, but you know the original on most drinks just seem to somehow taste the exact same.
They taste like Red Bull.
Well, I don't like Red Bull.
To me, exactly, me neither. That's what I want to say.
I would gladly drink an original energy drink, just not Red Bull. So.
Also,
have you ever tried that No Fear resealable can?
No Fear.
Yeah.
I've heard of the brand, but I don't think I've tried it.
Well, I compare pretty much every original energy drink to that can, and like I said,
what you mean flavour-wise?
Yeah, they're pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
All you can really taste is highly sugared up, freaking fizzy water.
Yeah, that's what a Red Bull is to me. It doesn't taste of fruit. It tastes like fizzy, sugary water. Whereas, yeah, our favourites are more fruity.
Yeah, I won't just drink an energy drink for energy. put it that way. I drink it purely for flavour. And that's
one thing me and you never do.
That's the biggest thing that gets on my nerves. It's like, oh, yeah, you must be like buzzing with energy right now. But I'm drinking it for flavour right now.
If anything,
it takes me about 5 hours to drink a can.
Yeah, if anything, it's a bit ironic, but energy drinks actually mellow me out a lot.
Yeah.
I love to relax and have one.
Yeah. I know it's completely. I wouldn't say they're energy drinks as well because they're more, but Lucozade as well. Like people say, oh yeah, get a bit of Lucozade down you, it'll make you feel better. Or I could just drink any other drink.
I don't like Lucozade. Do you?
I like Lucozade, except once again the original.
Ah, that's a good point. That's the one I don't like. Maybe I like the others.
I'll avoid the original most.
The original tastes like every other original.
Yeah. They all taste the same. Tastes like nothing.
Shit. Yeah. They don't taste good, and then you go to another flavour, and it's
like orange one. Tastes like orange. The cherry one tastes like cherry. It's like the original. What do you taste like?
I can even enjoy a cheap energy drink when it's not the original one. Like they used to do like they were called like Rising Sun or Black Sun.
Black Sun, orange can, black little logo.
They tasted like slightly worse version of Monster Ripper, and they were free cans for £1.
Yeah,
I was like, mate, they've stopped doing them now. But they were good shit.
I think they still do them down at Farm Foods.
Which I don't know where that is. Where's that?
It's right next to Grove, unfortunately, so it's quite a trek for you.
Yeah.
I think they still do them down there.
Are they still on offer? Are they like free for £1?
I will actually have to investigate.
Yeah, you should. But yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Well, I try not to have energy drinks that much anymore because they were fucking my diet up. I would like have 800 calories a day and then I have an energy drink and it's just because it's so much sugar, it just like stays in your body for so long and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. Occasionally they're good. They're nice. But yeah, I think that wraps up the energy drink talk. Yeah. Let's go on to the what games we're looking forward to, or what games we're currently playing, or the future of our gaming free time.
Hobby time.
So, what do you see yourself playing for the rest of the year, game-wise, William?
Other than the the regular bit of Terraria here and there.
Yeah.
I bought that Do Not Robots. I don't even know if that's actually the name of the game.
Explain the genre of that game, because I don't even know.
It's... I don't really know. It's casual simulation strategy kind of game. And the object of the game is you're a robot. You're in like an office. And you've got to eat.
Do you like go behind cover?
You
have to eat the robot, eat the cover.
You got to eat the cover, but obviously the more cover you eat, the less cover you have. But you have to eat a certain amount of cover before you can advance to the next level.
Yeah, that's called Not the Robots.
And I bought that, and like I said, I only finished downloading today. Give it a little try. Liked what I've played so far. I've only played it for about 2 minutes though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I can expect a little few hours going down on that bad boy.
It's like a puzzle platformer then, where you like probably die a lot.
Yeah.
You just keep retrying. Okay, yeah. You see you playing yourself that a bit.
Yeah. I
see myself playing a few games. I've been playing my Vita a lot more recently. I've been playing this game called Tactics Ogre, and it's like imagine like a game of chess, but you have your own characters that you learn abilities with. It's like an RPG strategy. It's one of my favourite genres. Is turn-based. Is like you don't have a time limit to attack. It's not like an action game where you nair your enemy and you spam in A. You have a limited time to make decisions I like that kind of a strategy, which is why I like the Final Fantasy games. Which brings me to another point. I brought my brother Final Fantasy for Christmas on Steam, and he bought me Final Fantasy on Christmas Steam. So I'll be playing some of that. I've got Final Fantasy 7 and 8. I'll probably be playing some more Risk of Rain. That's
Yeah,
given.
got to get a bit of Risk of Rain. I'm gonna try and get into that a little bit. I kind of, since that whole I was unable to connect with each other, I kind of like shoved that to one side, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try and reawaken that door. Anyway, continue.
Um, I've got 58 hours in that game now.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've played a lot. I'll be playing some more Torchlight. I'm liking that at the minute. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm gaming at the minute. Gaming's kind of being a good thing to me at the minute. To be honest, you don't sound like you're playing that many at the minute because you just bought a new game, which kind of signifies that you're kind of down in the gaming world. You know?
I'm kind of I'm in that zone, where you're looking for
Yeah.
a game to play to hook you up, and at the moment, like anything that seems remotely decent is catching your eyes, and since it's cheap, you buy it. But nothing's really captured me enough to like play 50 odd hours on.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a gaming rut right now, but then it kind of helps that it's a busy time of the year and shit, so I don't really have time to game anyway.
It's rare to find that these days, to find a game that hooks you.
But
And I think it does that because games are so cheap now on Steam. You can buy so many, and it's just like,
but yeah, since
oh,
but I'll be honest, since my days back playing freaking RuneScape, where my gaming really all started, and that was pretty much my gaming right there. One game, 24/7 done. But yeah, ever since then I've been struggling to find, the next game that I can call my own, in a way.
dude, Bully Scholarship Editions down to £2.49.
That's gotta be a purchase, man. Gotta be a
You think
purchase.
so?
It probably will be.
I think I might
All
buy
I've
it.
heard is good things from it though.
Have you never played it?
I've never played it. That's- So that's also makes me a bit skeptical when I buy stuff on Steam. Like, I'm judging it on like a few people's reviews and what it looks like in screenshots and videos. While I'll have to play the game myself before I really know. Like, yeah, you can buy like a demo or a trial or whatever, but it's not the same.
It's it's sort of like a GTA type game, but around a school where you go to classes and stuff. It's got like an RPG element in that sense. It's really fun. I was one of those games where I went for a 1K gamer score on it on Xbox, but those like a one or two achievements which are insane. There's
Yeah.
always like that on a game. It's what I fucking hate. Right, you can play a game for 30 hours, get 850 gamer score. Yeah.
Yep.
But then, to get the last 150, you basically have to double your time. You have to go an extra 30 hours, and you'll only get an extra 100 game score. That's what pisses me off.
See, I never understood the whole gamer score thing because I never really went for achievements. Like, if I got one, awesome. If I didn't, well. I would never
Yeah.
go out of my way to do achievements. But then again, I guess maybe sometimes I would probably need to do that to make a game last a little bit longer. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm pretty lost. Like, I'll be honest with you and well everyone really. Ever since well, I wouldn't say I've stopped playing, but ever since I've kind of turned from freaking like 5 hours a fucking day or every other day on RuneScape to maybe, well, recently I went back on there the other day for like an hour, but other than that I've barely touched it, and I've kind of, like I said, I've been struggling to find a game to
Mm.
to really play. I don't really know what I like, what I don't like, because I spent all my time playing one game. So
What do you think?
I never got time
is-
to try out different game types, different this type of this.
Why do you think you don't like RuneScape anymore? Was the thing that kept you playing sort of the chase on the leaderboards? Did that ever motivate you to play?
Well, I'll admit, like, I was the number one person between friends, straight up,
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
hardcore. That and I kind of overplayed a little bit. I'll admit that. And granted, it kind of did fade a little bit when people started overtaking me a little bit, and that was purely because I had to take time away from it to do stuff in real life. But that never really became the issue. It was more just the fact that the game's coming a lot easier, or I have to do this with so many people because I don't know that many people, or I have to do this to do this, or you now have to have the best weapons to continue. I don't have the money or the time to get that money to move forward in the game anymore.
Yeah.
Like before, it used to be, well, it doesn't matter if you haven't got the best weapons because you could just do whatever you wanted to do. Now it's all about,
Efficiency.
yeah, if you're not doing it this way, you're not doing it right. There's no point in you even trying. And I just hate what the game has become. Like, I'll admit, I'm not a hater of EOC. The evolution of combat was an update that probably wasn't needed, but it happened anyway. Ever since then though, it's kind of just slowly declined for me. Like, I like the whole. I could just sit back a little bit and relax a little bit, not needing to be like, well, I got to use this ability, then this ability, then that ability to be efficient to get this kill. That's just too hands-on for me.
Well, on one hand, it's kind of fell victim to the same thing that Halo did, where it doesn't give new players a chance. You know, Halo didn't on COD. If you're a new player, always got a chance of killing someone. You can try camping, you can try flanking. You've got a good chance in a gunfight. But in Halo, you have got no chance because people know the maps better than you.
Yeah.
They know strategies and
It's like
they can four-shot you.
you either continued playing or you got left behind. And the people that got
Exactly.
left behind, well, you're done.
You try more than one game and you just become average at all of them. But um, like on RuneScape, it's the same thing. There's no incentive for new players. They even brought out 07scape, and that's very popular. That's splitting up half of the loyal players.
Yeah.
I don't see why a new player would want to play EOC. Not, I mean, a new player would never play 07scape.
Yeah.
That'd only be for people with nostalgic intentions. Like, so that's split up like half of the community. So when you're a new player going into EOC, the game just doesn't have a proper economy, or I don't know much about it, but
Yeah, the
I wouldn't want to play it.
But yeah, enough about ranting about that game. Well, I won't say ranting, but discussing it. I just feel like I need to find a few, like, not just one game, but a few games I like to dabble around a bit. And until I find those games, I'm going to be basically game hopping quite a lot.
Yeah. Like, I'm playing that game at the minute on my Vita, and I'm proper trying to master it. Like, you can, there's so many, classes to take control of, learning abilities, upgrading weapons, and all that kind of jazz. And I'm proper investing my time into, like, getting everyone the best gear and, like, trying to fuck shit up. Like, I'm want to do well. Like, I'm looking forward to playing it after this. Stuff like that. It's a game that's captivated me a little bit now. But so is Risk of Rain. I'm always like trying to unlock new shit. Like there's an achievement where you need to get 5,000 damage in one shot, and I was trying to figure it out because the good thing about Risk of Rain, when you do an achievement, you unlock a new item. Did you know that?
Yeah, you told me this. Yeah.
Yeah, I've unlocked shitloads of insane items now because I've done so much achievements. One achievement was their 5,000 damage, and have you unlocked the sniper yet?
I haven't unlocked anything, to be honest. Like I said, ever since we couldn't connect to each other, I kind of shoved it to one side.
Yeah, well, I unlocked the sniper, and he does this weapon. Is a spell or ability where you hold the button down for like 5-6 seconds, and he does like 2,000% damage. And I had to get to the highest level. I had to get shitloads of items, and I had to like. He has another ability where he locks onto a target, and that target will take more damage. So you have to proper like do loads of damage multiplying to get you 5,000 damage. Do you know what I mean? And I kind I've worked hard on getting these achievements, and I felt really good about them. And I've unlocked useful shit where I can now get new items. I like stuff like that, like really encourages you to play over and over.
Yeah.
That's what motivates me a lot, like seeing reward, and that's why I like games like Borderlands, where you're constantly getting better weapons, and Terraria, you're constantly getting better gear and always advancing.
Yeah.
I love RPGs. That's why COD is kind of good. I like COD now more than I used to like Halo, because you fucking, even if you do shit, you've got closer to a new camo or new operations, or you're leveling up.
Which really helps people like me that aren't really that good at it. To be
Helps
like fucking forward.
Helps new players. You've never really played it, but yeah, I think picked a hard time to get into the series, which we don't play it anymore. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
picked a hard game to get into the series. Like COD Ghost is hard compared to all the other cards. Something hard about it.
But if we weren't going hard, we weren't going WillSquared.
We weren't going well. That needs to be quoted. Put on a meme. I got a question for you, William.
Go for it.
How do you feel about Christmas this year?
Christmas this year.
As a general, that is a very wide open question, but
Yes.
you answer it how you please.
That is a very wide open question. I'll be honest, Christmas this year is a bit hit and miss. Oh no, last year, well, compared to many years prior to this, it was always a time for seeing family. You know, that'll be the one day of the year where you knew you were gonna see at least some of your family. And yeah, this year it's like, well, I don't really feel Christmassy, and it's 7 days away. And,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working for like I think about 8 hours of it
What, on Christmas Day?
on Christmas Day, so that takes me out most of the time. I'm coming back like around freaking 5, 6 at night, and granted, my brothers are coming into town, which is always a good thing, because I do miss them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be tired after work, so I'll be honest with them. I probably won't be asked to hang out with them a little bit. I know that sounds bad, but no one wants to come home from work and just kind of be forced to play. So I'll play with you when I can be asked. I'm not asked right now. I've just done a shift. Gotta relax after your shift.
Yeah.
But overall, like I said, it's kind of hit and miss, because I'm actually pretty happy this year as well. And I know it sounds sad because I'm happy about work, but I feel like this year I'm being given a good opportunity at work where they kind of trusted me with a whole entire section just to myself. That's my area. If I fuck up, it's on my head. It's like a time to really show my boss that, whoa, this guy can actually do his job really well, and finally get him off my back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas, like I said, it's not like it used to be down back in the kids' days where you're like, yeah, Christmas, go stay up to like 4 in the morning because you want to stay up all day, but then you're too tired to like actually do it. Then you run down in the morning, open your presents. Like, that doesn't happen anymore. And granted, it's not going to happen because we're getting older. But I miss it.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about my Christmas spirit, because this is like the first year. I mean, ever since, like you just said, since I was a kid, I haven't really been amazed by Christmas, or I hope I get some good shit this year. For like a good 10 years, I haven't thought that.
Yeah.
But the spirit is leaving me. Like, this year's extra bad. Like, I just don't even feel anything. I mean, I know you shouldn't. That's vague, but I've been so like rubbish with presents this year. I just haven't bought anything yet, because I plan on making them. And you kind of think, oh, that's nice, you're making shit, but it's only because I can't think of. I haven't got the energy right now. I don't know what it is. If it's Christmas or something else, I haven't got the energy to think of everyone in my family right now. I don't know if it's because I've got other things on my mind, but like you got to think of people, and it is coolest thing when you get someone the right gift
Yeah.
that they wanted. Like I remember I bought my brother Skyrim for his birthday, and he you know he'd heard all his. My brother's like a teacher, and he heard all his students talking about this fucking game, and he was really happy, and he got addicted to it. And I was like, mate, you got addicted to something I bought you. That's awesome. So I like shit like that. It's fun. But this year I'm worried that I'm just changing, and next year's gonna be the same. Where I'm just I don't even care. I like the environment of Christmas a lot, like the family thing. I feel like I feel like no one's gonna ask you to do shit on Christmas. They're not gonna be like, "Will, do you want to come and help me move house, or do you want to do some extra hours or some shit?" Or like I've got a reason to say no to shit. Or I'm like, oh mate, it's Christmas. I'm just gonna sit inside and eat chocolates by a fucking warm fireplace and shit. I like that kind of element of it.
See, I think my Christmas spirit, in a way, kind of kills off a lot earlier than normal since I've started working, because obviously we have a festive menu at work, which we start in November. So we're doing Christmas like related dinners from like middle of November. I've done so many Christmas parties, Christmas dinners, Christmas this since November. It's like it's practically been on a month. I've done Christmas dinners for a month.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where we pretty much everyone at work right now is just like, I can't wait for it to be over. It's like it's not even here, and we can't wait for it to be over.
That is it. This is funny actually. Someone at work put it in so much perspective the other day that I'm a checkout girl, and someone came through and they were like,
Checkout girl.
they were oh, we're talking about how expensive shopping is, especially around Christmas. And she goes, lots of things were said back and forth, and then she goes, "It's a bit crazy how it's a bit stupid how it's all just for one day." And that blew my mind. I'm like,
yeah,
it's for fucking one day that people spend like fucking £400 on £400 on a weekly shop, and then buy all these gifts. The gifts are cool, don't get me wrong, and but the amount of energy and the effort the media goes into, and the way we all see Christmas now, and it's just one day, but it's becoming more than it's obviously means more than one day. But when you put it into that perspective, it's like, wow, like 4 weeks of your life are changed leading up to Christmas just because you're thinking about Christmas. You're moving towards it. You're working more hours. You're buying gifts. You're eating advent calendars, and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you know? I thought of a really good thing to say. If someone ever says to me, "Oh, you've put on weight over Christmas," I'll just say it was all those advent calendars. Because in a way, it's hilarious because there's like. There's not much chocolate in it compared to all the other chocolate you're going to be eating over Christmas. So the fact that you blame it on an advent calendar, even though it's like one chocolate a day, like 15 calories a day. Those fucking advent calendars.
That is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, like you're blaming them, blaming someone who gave it to you. But yeah, I like Christmas overall.
Yeah.
I can just, it's a relaxing thing. I'm happy with Christmas.
I'm happy that it's double pay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing. Oh, it's a good thing.
Yeah. Are you happy with SpongeBob SquarePants?
Fuck off.
You don't like SpongeBob SquarePants?
I hate it.
I think that I said this to someone the other day. SpongeBob SquarePants is one of the best shows ever made because of the characters are amazing. The whole fucking idea of it is just awesome.
I can't stand listening to this shit.
Yeah, tell me why, though.
Number one hater here, but I don't find it funny. I don't find it cool. I don't find it awesome. I don't enjoy the characters. I don't enjoy the plot. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy that. There's no need to have a show like that.
I'd say you're only saying all this because it's been overplayed to shit. If SpongeBob was like a rare thing, you'd be like, oh yeah, fucking SpongeBob Square fucking pants.
Yeah, but like Friends was overplayed to shit, but that's still like up there with the greatest.
Don't know.
This is where you disagree.
Yeah. SpongeBob is so good when you think about it. You
No.
can remember, I bet you can remember so many episodes of SpongeBob. Maybe because
Unfortunately,
you've seen them more than once, but yeah.
but I prefer to watch something like Friends, which is overrun, rather than freaking SpongeBob.
Yeah, they're two weird comparisons actually, because they are both played a lot. They both have like about 6 good characters. It's about the same in SpongeBob. You got Plankton, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Sandy, SpongeBob, and Patrick. Oh, and Gary. And then you've got like 6 or 7 in Friends as well. So they're very comparable actually. And that's hard. That's an interesting compare. Compare.
Compared to TV shows.
Yeah.
.com.
I don't know what I'd pick because I don't know. Friends teaches you a lot more than SpongeBob. Like you can get a lot more than comedy from Friends, but SpongeBob is so light-hearted and it's just I love that little yellow shit. There's so many episodes I can think of.
Something about it is just like what's on TV. Oh, SpongeBob. That's just skip, straight up. Don't even need to think twice.
Yeah.
While Friends is like, oh, which episode is this? I may watch it, and then the advert comes on, and you're like, actually, fuck it, skip.
But there's so many things like Friends. I know Friends does it best, but there's like Frasier and Big Bang Theory, and I mean, they're all slightly different, but pretty much the same thing. You get the same thing out of them.
Yeah.
But with SpongeBob, there's obviously other cartoons, but SpongeBob is so clever. I feel like the person who definitely high who wrote it.
Just saying a yellow sponge is clever.
The idea of it is like there's some really good comedy in it if you give it a chance. I'm probably
Class
A
hater right now.
I sound like a complete fanboy, but SpongeBob is really good.
I think you're just high on all kinds of drugs right now.
Nah, all kinds.
All kinds of drugs.
Busting all kinds. But no, I can't speak enough of SpongeBob. I think it's awesome.
I don't think there's words to describe him.
I think you're just hating for the sake of hating. But I'll let you off. I know you actually don't mind it, and I feel like you can see what I'm saying.
I can see what you're saying. I just don't think any of it's true.
Well, that hurts my feelings.
Again, I can understand what you're saying.
Well, you've been great with him. I won't.
That's me sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Yeah. No, honestly, I love SpongeBob. It's good at any occasion.
It's not. It doesn't pick you up when you're feeling low.
Oh, it does. Friends doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
If you just watched a scary film, or if you came home from work like 11 p.m.
If I was watching a scary film, the first thing I'd do is go onto CBBC's channel and hope to God I find something like
SpongeBob.
It's a Knockout.
It's a knockout. No, SpongeBob would do the exact job for that.
No, I couldn't. No.
Oh yes, it
I don't know what it is about the yellow little sponge, but it's an instant.
I don't you love his voice? It's the best voice.
It drives me insane more than Nathan does.
Well, that's a bit unfair. But yeah.
Gonna get ridiculed if he fucking hears that.
What's your favourite cartoon of all time then?
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, cartoon.
You gotta pick one.
Cartoon.
Can't go.
Cartoon.
Yeah. Oh shit! I've just thought of one.
Powerpuff Girls.
That's the one I thought of, but before I just thought of this, Dragon Ball Z. It's Dragon Ball Z for me. That's my favourite.
I'm gonna sound so queer right now, but nah, Powerpuff Girls.
Nah. William's gonna say Teen Titans. Teen Titans.
Oh, you're joking? It's in the Night Garden.
In the Night Garden? I've never heard of that.
It's a show on CBBS. No, CBBS.
Okay, mine's Dragon Ball Z. Just
Fireman
ultimate.
Sam.
Fireman Sam. You heard it here. What do
Does
you like about
whatever
Fireman
a
Sam, William?
fireman can.
Is it the part? Is the part of the voice acting, or is it the part that every episode he saves a cat, or is it the fact that he uses a lot of water?
All of the above, mate. Oh,
Well,
I love a man in uniform too.
okay, moving on. This is getting a bit paedophile now, even though he's not a child. I'm still worried about the safety of Fireman Sam. Come on, William. What's your favourite cartoon?
Straight
What
up.
about Simpsons or Futurama?
Simpsons is overrated.
I agree.
Futurama is underrated, but I don't really watch it.
I'd pick Simpsons over Futurama.
Oh yeah.
Futurama is they're both good shows.
I hate Family Guy.
Oh, it's okay. I don't hate it.
That is I hate it when people goes like they quote me something from a show of it. I'm like, I don't watch it. Why are you quoting me that to me?
My problem
And
with
then-
Family Guy is
And then
like,
their response to me saying I don't like it, so what's the point in you quoting it to me? They quote something else from it.
I think you would like it, William. You don't. This what I don't like about it is that people watch it as soon as a new episode comes out. They watch it. I don't get that.
I think I'm hating on it because everyone else likes it, to the point that they force you to need to like it, or you just something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not worth their time if you don't like
It's like-
Family Guy.
I went to college and like all you hear is like, "Oh, did you watch Family Guy last night?" Yeah, giggity 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 or whatever, and it's just like, no, I was sleeping last night.
Yeah, I think Family Guy appeals to more than one audience because it has those cheap puns like giggity giggity. Like when people say that now, it's not funny at all.
I just want
The-
to slap the shit out of you.
But there are actually good jokes in the show, like current and stuff. But I don't get why people watch the new episodes as soon as they come out. For me, Family Guy is something you're flicking through the channels and you're like, this is gonna be good to watch right now. I don't need to watch a new episode every day of it. It's not like a series I can follow.
Yes,
It's a cartoon, for fuck's sake, yeah.
that's fair play. Fair.
Like,
fair
When
play.
people said, did you hear that Brian Griffin died? He's like the dog in the series.
Everyone, oh man, how could I not hear that?
I
Everyone's
didn't
like,
get
"Oh,
it. I'm
Shouldn't
like-
have killed that, shouldn't have killed that, shouldn't have killed. And then I think a friend of mine, Ewan, he posted a link of I think one of the directors going like, "Oh, you didn't think we'd really kill off Brian? We were not high." It's just like, you're only saying that because everyone else ranted about it. You really did want to kill one of your characters off. You just gave in to peer pressure. But the more annoying thing about that was the fact that he quoted that. And I was like, well, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't see why. Like, obviously it's a cartoon, so people. I'm sure they fucking nearly die in every single fucking episode. I'm sure that's what people love about it. But I don't know why people follow the series so bad. Like, it's a good show, but like, I don't.
I
can't follow it.
I honestly didn't think it did, like, you know, have
It doesn't
a series
have
to
a-
it. I thought
yeah,
it
it
was just
doesn't have
I
a-
thought it was just episode.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Just like the same. I thought the exact same thing with Simpsons. It's just like, if it continued, why the fuck are they not getting bigger?
Well, it's not. It's obviously yeah.
Kabam!
That's-
Sorted.
but-
Destroyed all your games.
There's no plot.
Yeah.
It's not like Bart got a girlfriend in one episode and then in the next episode he was still with her
But that's
and
what
then broke
bugs-
up with her
that's
by the
what-
end of the episode.
That's what bugs me with films, though, that are sequels.
What
at,
you?
at the end of like film 1, it's like you finally won a girl's heart. So film 2, you're with some other fucking chick.
What films? Like, give me an example.
I'm trying to think of an example that you'll know.
Well, I don't need to know. But-
Van Wilder straight up.
Okay, that happens. What? Does he meet someone else at the start of the new film, or is he already with her when the film proceeds?
Well, the entire film basically, the first film was basically all about how he basically, it's pretty much just about these two people, and he basically wins her over. Second film, well, ignore the second film because the second film was like a spin-off, but the third film was about about him basically running after another chick for the entire film. So what happened to the first chick?
Yeah, that's like an American college film, isn't it?
And like, I was like, I do understand the whole, relationships might not work out and shit, but it's like, just
No, that's because they're keeping the series alive. It's like an
Transformers.
Episode.
1, 2, same chick. Your third one, yeah, fair enough. The chick got fired, but it's just like all you heard to sum up that entire relationship was basically it's like he got dumped. So
No, it's like Van Wilder's like American Pie, where some of the American Pies don't follow each other, do they?
I've never watched American Pie.
Well, some American Pies aren't to do with each other. They're just unique films, but they've got the American Pie name. It's like that's what Van Wilder was. It just kind of it feels like I know it's the same lead actor, but it was probably just like another episode of his life, or it was another way he could have lived. I guess.
Like I said, I understand the whole it's a film and shit, but it somewhat just bugs me.
But I guess
one of
that's
those little things that bug me about films, but
well, that's not a serious film, is it, Van Wilder? And
no.
Does that happen in Twilight though? No, it won't happen in Twilight because that's an ongoing sort of serious series. I don't know. I don't get bugged by that in film in TV series and that because I don't get attached to them unless they do make sense.
Which one?
Like I would never watch Family Guy and get attached to it. I like the characters, but I wouldn't be like, oh, I wonder what happens to them in next episode. I'll just be like, I'll just watch a random episode. You know, I've probably seen season 1, episode 5 of Family Guy. Then I've probably watched a random episode.
Season 3, episode 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not watched like episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because it wouldn't matter what episodes you watch Family Guy in.
See, yeah, I think cartoons are completely different to like TV shows. Like, personally, like say Dexter for example, I'd need to watch that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, cartoons are like meh. I love this. Pick and mix. Like.
That's the same with Friends though.
Friends
is a bit of both, actually.
Yeah, Friends is a bit of both. Like, you can watch it pick and mix, but if you did watch it one all the way up, you would see the storyline.
Yeah, like they have ex-girlfriends and shit. They sometimes hint at.
Like, yeah, you do have the entire story, but then
maybe that's what Friends did so well. Actually, they kept like loyal fans, but at the same time
they kept loyal fans,
the casual viewers.
Yeah, that's what made them so successful.
Maybe Family Guy does that as well, and I haven't seen enough episodes to actually know. Like, maybe Family Guy talks about... I remember one episode where I think Lois was like... I don't know if it actually happened, but Lois was with, like... what's his name? The black guy.
What, Cleveland?
Cleveland, yeah. I think Lois was with him, or he was with the giggity guy. Whatever his fucking name is. Quagmire, yeah. There's one episode where she nearly cheated, or she did. I wonder if they've like hinted that again, or if anyone, I don't know, but there's not enough in there. Not like Friends where they have emotional issues. And, I don't know, it's just a cartoon. Probably overlooking it a bit. Probably being a bit gay.
Bit gay. Get some cookies. Get some tampons.
Yeah.
Awkward starfish.
Awkward starfish. That sounds like you're talking about a bum hole. That's waiting to poo.
Yeah, but...
You ever seen that bit of Jackass, right, where... Oh, it's so fucking funny. It's so gross, though.
This is the part where I say no.
They zoomed in like a green mountain, yeah? And there's a train going around it. It's like this is a model, a model train going around a little model village, a little mountain, yeah?
Yeah.
Then they zoom out really far, and the mountain's a volcano, and loads of shit is flying out the arse. There's a guy under the table upside down with his arse painted green to make it look like a mountain. And all the stuff coming out of the volcano is poo.
I haven't seen that, but that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking gross. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. Rest in peace. You know, gotta get the rest in peace in there.
Gotta get the rest in peace in there.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
You had great hair. Didn't like your films that much, but you had great hair.
Oh, I love his films.
I bet you only seen his Fast and Furious films. What about his other films, William? Are you a loyal fan?
Yeah.
I bet he did a fucking romance film with someone.
I think he was in a film called 42 as well.
What was that? That sounds like a action film.
It's another car film, to be honest.
Lol.
I think he only does fucking car films.
There's no strong points. Like, we don't want to see you act or talk, or we'll look at your face a bit.
So you can drive the car. You're perfect for our car film.
Yeah.
Surprised he isn't in Taxi.
You've got really nice forearms, so we'll put you behind the wheel.
You can't really fight, so we're not giving you a transporter.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, but he went to Jason Statham, who is nice.
Jason Statham. I love Crank. I haven't seen Crank 2 yet. Have you?
No.
Have you seen the first one?
I briefly. It's not really a film I relate to him though. I know it's him, but that's not what.
Oh, he's famous more for the
when I think of Jason Statham, I actually think of Cellular.
Cellular.
Yeah.
What's Cellular?
Basically, it's how he's the bad guy, and he's kidnapped this woman, and she rings a random number out, and yeah, basically it's just about that.
Oh, he's a bad guy. That's strange.
He's a bad guy in Cellular. He plays the role so well, but then he can play any role well.
I've seen a bit of Transporter, but I prefer him in Cranked. I love Cranked. What else is he in? Isn't he in like Ocean's 11?
Which is awesome.
Is he in like Ocean's 11 or something? No.
I don't know. He did an Italian Job. The
remake.
The remake. He did Hummingbird, which was alright.
Yeah.
He did Parker, which was alright. He did Safe, which was alright. I'm saying alright, but they were decent films.
Oh, he did Snatch.
Don't know Snatch.
It's like a British gangster film. And Lock, Stock and Smoking Barrels, that's a British gangster. Is he actually, he's British, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with yeah. Just to claim him because he's a good one. We don't get many good ones.
Yeah, I think we've. Yeah, who is the best British actors? I was surprised to see Stephen Fry in the second Hobbit. Was you?
Was he in it?
He was the like boss. He was the king of that little town on the river.
Oh, I didn't really recognise him.
How did you not recognise him?
By not recognising him.
That's true. He was like the town where they smuggled the dwarfs in the fish barrels.
Yeah, I know what you're on about, but
yeah
I didn't recognise him.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up weird.
Yeah, he's not like a British actor. Would you say it's any of the Harry Potter crew? Because I think their acting is really good in Harry Potter, but they haven't proved themselves outside of Harry Potter yet, have they? Or have they?
I think Emma Watson's doing the most out of everyone.
What's she doing?
Because she did that Perks of Being a Wallflower, which apparently went down pretty well.
But he did what's it called? Like not the Black Swan. It was like Diary of Jane. No, I don't know. Fucking know. He did something else that was quite big. But then again, Ron Weasley, Rupert Grint, he did Thunderpants, didn't he, before Harry Potter?
Yeah.
When he was young, and that was quite popular, I think. Yeah. He was in Ed Sheeran's music video. Lego House.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as a. I think they'll be doing something soon, surely.
Yeah.
Let's
they
go.
They have to.
It's got 58 million views, so he's been looked at 58 million times minimum.
And that's just by me, because I'm a fat whore.
Yeah. I don't know who's a good British actor. Sure, I know loads. Colin Firth is, I think. Hugh Grant. What's his name? Russell Crowe's like Scottish or something, isn't he? He's a badass. Gladiator. I don't want to take all these actors if I don't know they're properly British. Ricky Gervais is a good guy. Russell Brand's a pretty high, he's high in Hollywood now. He's had some Games of the Greek and what's the other one? He was in Forgetting Sarah Marshalls, wasn't he? And what else?
Randomly searching British actors now.
Yeah. Who else is there? Gandalf guy and Patrick Stewart. He might be British. The Star Trek guy. I think he might be the Gandalf guy. That might be the same person. I really should know that. I don't know. It's not Patrick Stewart, is it Gandalf? I fucking don't know.
You got Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, mate.
You kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, mate.
He's British.
He's fucking British.
Oh my god, no way.
He's British.
I don't believe it.
He's British, mate. He's fucking British.
No, he is.
Well, he's Welsh, but still.
I don't believe it because I've seen him in American Psycho. He's got a very good American accent, and he's Batman, of course, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's insane to me. That's blew my mind. It's given me, yeah. I mean, I had a lot of respect for him anyway, but that's insane. That is, I would not have thought that.
What about British actresses?
Yeah, good point. I'm gonna look at Patrick Stewart. Did he play Gandalf? I'm gonna be so retarded. I don't know this. He's in X-Men, of course. Is he British? Yeah, he was. He was born in Yorkshire. He was in X-Men and Star Trek. He's not Gandalf. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Who else is famous in like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter? Who are some famous actors that are in there? Like Orlando Bloom, he's British, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, I think she is. English actor, yeah. Jason Statham, of course, we've said. Colin Firth, we've said. Oh, Ian McKellen is the Gandalf. That's his name. Oh, we got Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Daniel Craig, he's a beast. My favourite Bond.
Bond is overrated.
James Bond, the film.
I feel like I'm being a mega hater towards Bond, but I don't. It's not really a film series or like films I really like. It's Bond. I just think they're overrated, and they're all just gonna do well because they are James Bond films. And we're like, oh, James Bond film, must see that.
What's the last James Bond film you saw?
I saw his recent one, Skyline, and
And
I found it a
Skyfall.
waste of time.
Really?
I hated it.
Just let me say that it's my least favorite of
But
Daniel
then I
Craig's
didn't like freaking what was it? That
Casino
Casino.
Royale.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I
I
didn't
love
like that
that one.
either.
I love that one. That's probably my favorite Bond film of all time. Um, did you prefer another Bond, or you just don't like Bond films?
I just don't like Bond films, to be honest. I don't really know why.
Yeah, something I like about them. I don't know why, because they are maybe because he's kind of.
We got Simon Pegg.
Oh yeah, that's
Sorry.
a good one.
Yeah.
That was a bit rude anyway, but whatever. Fuck you, man. Fuck it. We've got Keira Knightley. She is trying to think who she plays.
I know she's in Pirates of the Caribbean. She's
Yeah,
a Jew.
that's it. She's a Jew.
She's a Jew.
I thought that's what you said.
No.
Judy Dent. She's the one who plays Mom in 007 or Mom or M. Whatever the fuck. She's fucking sexy bitch. Sorry.
Got carried away there with my facts.
She's got short white hair. She's fucking fat.
Betty.
Got Bridget Jones, whatever her name is.
Or
I used to know her name.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, this is gonna annoy me. Oh, who's no, she's not. Pretty Woman actress. She isn't English, is she?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
She's fucking. What's her fucking name? Julia Roberts. She's not.
Is she not?
No, that was. I'm pretty sure she's not. Oh, what about someone like? Who's the fucking guy? What about Grease? No. John Travolta? No. Sylvester Stallone? No. Arnold Schwarzenegger? No. No, they're not, are they? Mark Wahlberg? Nope. Gerard Butler is. The guy in 300. He's like Scottish or something, isn't he?
Yeah, buddy.
He's a badass. Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck are we doing? We're trying to run a podcast here. We're just
kind of got carried away, mate.
Yeah.
It happens though. It really does.
Jude Law as well. Hugh Larry. What's his name? Hugh. Fuck knows.
Who knows? Because I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we have quite a pedigree of actors and actresses.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
I'm happy with that too.
I think Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe are big guns, and Christian Bale,
And
Ian McKellen.
And yeah.
Oh no, wait, Russell Crowe is not English.
Is he not? Oh no.
He's New Zealandish.
Zealandish.
Born in New Zealandish, raised in Australianish. Fucking wanker.
What a wanker, man.
At least he's not American. Like, not that I have anything against Americans, but fucking share the glory, you Americans.
Yeah, it's not fair because they're 30 times bigger than us, so...
He's kind of a little bit chubby, Russell Crowe, in some of these. He's fucking tank as fucking Gladiator. These obviously recent pictures, probably put on a bit. You know, he's a bit old now. He's age 49 now. Cool story.
Cool story, bro. There's more dragons than Stoof.
Put it in an envelope, you know. Hugh Jackman plays X-Men. Plays Wolverine. He's Australian. Australian's got a few good ones, yeah.
Yeah, popping out their skills.
Yeah. America's got some good shit though, you know. Tom Hanks, George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Tom, what's his name?
The list goes on with them, to be honest.
Brad Pitt, yeah, Nicole Kidman, Tom, what's his name? Oblivion guy.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, that's it. You know, yeah, shitloads going forever. Morgan Freeman, Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta,
Will Smith.
Sylvester Stallone, Will Smith, Jaden Smith. Nope, he's a.
No, not.
You get A-listers, then you get B-listers, and then you get Z-listers or Q-listers.
I wouldn't even put him on the list.
He's on like F list. Wait, is that just like Google? I bet this is a search term. I bet you this is a search term. Jaden Smith acting face. No, it came up with acting family. It says acting review, acting ability, acting in After Earth, acting coach, acting out, acting school, acting classes. Jaden Smith actor died. Jaden Smith acting ability. Jaden Smith. Okay, what happens when you put Jaden Smith? Jaden Smith Twitter, tweets, Tumblr, Instagram, net worth, quotes, song, girlfriend. Mate, I've spelled it wrong. Maybe it'll work if I. Jaden Smith action figure, acting in After Earth.
Dreadful.
Could. Yeah. Anyway, we should probably end the show because it's going a bit downhill now.
Yeah, it's going a bit downhill, and basically we're just going to our internet searching abilities, which aren't really that good.
This is just an advert for Google, and we're not going to do another good job.
Speaking about Google, though, quickly, The Internship, good film.
Oh yeah, is that new?
Well, it's ish new.
It's Owen Wilson, isn't it?
Owen Wilson, that Vince Vanga.
Yeah. Is he the one we saw in that advert where he's got 500 kids?
531 kids, yeah.
What's it called?
The Delivery Man.
Delivery Man. Lol.
Fuck yous.
Yeah.
But yeah. Tips, get some tips. Tips of the day.
Tips. Get some tips, yeah.
Snackage and energy drinks are the way forward.
We've always help the old ladies across the street. We've already said that one.
Yeah.
Now you've got double the advice though, so it should be melted into your brain.
And
yeah.
Wipe your butt with the opposite hand that you wank with. That way you don't mix them up.
Why would that matter? You don't want to get a pink penis.
But just because I know some guys don't wash their hands, you dirty fuckers.
But why do you need to wash your hands when you have a poo?
Because you're touching your...
You're not, you're touching the side of your leg. I suppose you are wiping, but you don't wipe with the side of your hand.
I don't know, it's just... You just do.
Just safety precautions.
You just do. Because what happens if you walk out the toilet and your girl or some girl there, like, yo, let me sniff your hands, and they smell like
why would
toilet.
they? Yeah, but you'd have to you'd miss though. You'd be a rubbish at wiping. That wouldn't be because you didn't clean it. That'd be because you didn't wipe properly.
Let's agree to disagree. Just wash your hands.
So William can't give a good answer why you should wipe your wash your hands after you have a poo. It's pretty embarrassing, son. You should probably go kill yourself.
It's just hygienic.
William, don't do it, okay?
And for that reason, I'm outie.
Okay. So yeah. Bye.
Peace.